everyone, this is Chantel Janice Williams, and I want to invite you to join me on a journey. I released a book about a year ago. It's called In My Father's House, The Simplicity of Christianity. And what brought about the book is I actually set out to write a pamphlet for new believers about just Christianity in general, right? And God gave me a book. And so I'm really excited about it because it speaks to kind of, looking at Christianity from a bird's eye view, if you will. I think a lot of times we get caught up in the do's and the don'ts. And okay, did I read enough of my Bible? Did I pray enough? Did I witness enough? We get caught up in, I guess, the things that we think we need to do or what it means to be a Christian. And we lose sight of what Christianity is really about, which is relationship, right? It's about relationship with God as your Father. And that's really what the book is about. So there's 7 chapters. It's a total of 50 pages, so it's not very long at all. And I'm just going to go through chapter by chapter and talk about it. Because it really, for me, it speaks to the heart of why I do ministry. I don't mind saying I'm 52 years old and I got baptized when I was about 7 or 8 years old, have grown up in church. But I know I recall, times in my walk with the Lord where I just had that sense of frustration and would just cry out from that and just like, God, can I just enjoy you without feeling like I'm not pleasing you or not doing enough or not, all the things we think we need to do to be a good Christian, right? And I think, that can be such a hindrance to us really knowing who God is and knowing his heart for us. But if we approach Christianity from the standpoint of God is a father, right? That he desires to be in relationship with his children. And we become children of God by faith in Christ. And so when we approach it from that perspective, which is what Christianity is, we don't have the weight that I think a lot of times that we as Christians carry, feeling like we're not pleasing enough, we're not, doing all the things we're supposed to do. And so I really, my heart is that not just for myself, but, believers in general, that we'll get to that place of, relationship, that we'll know God is a good, loving Father, and that we'll know that he loves us and wants to take care of us, and that we'll respond to him as his children, and we'll respond to him in trust, right? Because, if you really think about it, if you don't really know God, you're not going to trust him. And if you don't trust him, you're not going to take that step of faith when he's saying, hey, I want you to go here or do that. You're not going to do it because you don't know, is he going to take care of me? And let's be real, that's really what it comes down to. So I want to invite you to join me on this journey. Let's look at what Christianity is about. Let's look at it from the perspective of God being our Father, right? Not God being this distant deity that we're, trying to please all the time and always feel like we're coming up short. I think that's such a hindrance to us knowing who God is. And so let's look at God as our Father and just go through the book chapter by chapter. The book is available on Amazon. This is not a ploy to sell books. I priced it so low so that people can get it, honestly. It's $5.99 in the paperback, and the Kindle version is available for $2.99. So if you want to purchase it, you're welcome to. I'm still going to go through it chapter by chapter. My goal and my plan is to post a video each Tuesday, and unless the Lord interrupt or he changes that plan, but my goal right now is to post a new video every Tuesday and just start with chapter 1 next week. And so I hope that you join me. If this, with what I've said, if you resonate with that, then I really hope that you join me, because I believe there's freedom. We should enjoy being Christians. We should enjoy God as our Father and not, feel like we're not doing enough. That's not what he desires for us. And that's not living our best lives. That's not what he wants in terms of how he wants us to live. So I hope that you join me, and I will see you next time. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.